Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we are doing another video on creating Pinterest inspired jewelry, which I'm super excited about. I did this video a few months back and since then I've been very eager, to make some more jewelry. I love jewelry so much and I love making jewelry. So it's like a hobby of mine. I'm not a professional. I am not a jewelry designer. So don't come at me if I do something wrong. That is it. I am really excited. I have my Pinterest board right here. I've been getting some inspiration. I have been looking at it for the last little bit and I have some ideas flowing in my brain, so I just gotta get going and start making this jewelry. So let's begin. So before we get into the jewelry making, I'm gonna go over the supplies I have. I have some wire. I also have some beading thread. You could have one or the other. You do not need both. I have a ton of beads. These are not all of them, but I'm showing you just the beads I purchased for this DIY. I have some thicker beads. I have some seed beads. You can see just a whole variety. I have some charms. Here's just one of the charms I purchased that I will be using today. It is so cute. I love it. And then I also have some supplies like jump rings, clasps, crimp beads, all that fun stuff. Some pliers to finish the necklaces, some scissors, and of course, more beads. Yep, you cannot have enough beads. Okay, so I have my Pinterest board pulled up here now, and I am just going to go through it, kind of show you an overview of the things that I've been into lately. And one of the things I've been really into lately is the two-tone kind of necklace where I have two different colors or two different patterns, just half and half, just like this one. I really like that it's very different. It's like very asymmetrical. So I really like that. So I think for my first necklace that I'm going to be creating, I want to do half with two different colors and maybe like a charm in the middle. That's what I'm kind of feeling, something super simple to start with. And then later on, I love these type of like organic shaped pearls, and that's what I'm really into as well. So I also purchased some of those from the store, so I definitely want to be using those pearls in a necklace of some sort. So this is kind of just the overview of what I'm feeling for the jewelry today. I don't know where it's going to take me, but I'm just going to get into the first one and see what I create. So for my first necklace, I'm going to be using these two colors here. I'm going to be using this pretty lilac color and this green color. I think it's really fun to have two different vibrant colors in this necklace, so I'm going to be using one color for one side, another color for the other. So I'm going to get started with that. I'm going to start with my wire here. I also have like beaded string, but I'm gonna use this wire just because these beads are very small, so I think this will be easier to thread. So I'm gonna use this, and I'm just gonna probably make it shorter. I want it closer to a choker, so I'm just gonna wrap it around and get a random estimate, make it a bit larger than I need it, and then cut it. There we go. And this is where the fun starts now. I'm gonna start threading this wire. I'm gonna start with the purple and just go at it. So I think I am done the necklace now. I just gotta finish it off, but this is how it looks so far. I think it's really cute. It's a nice little dainty necklace that will look really good with some like gold or other metal jewelry, which I love layering metal jewelry with beaded jewelry, so I'm super happy with this one. I'm just gonna finish it off with the clasp now. I'm not gonna show you how I finish my jewelry because I showed everyone how to do it in my first video. So if you want to learn how to finish your jewelry with a clasp, you can go check out my first video and I will link it down below. I don't know why I thought it was a good idea to wear a turtleneck in the middle of summer, so I had to take that off because otherwise you wouldn't be able to see this choker. So I'm gonna try it on now and see how it looks. That looks so good with this gold necklace. Oh my goodness. Look at it. I'm pretty pumped with how this necklace turned out, so I'm really excited to see how the next one turns out. So for my next one, I am thinking I want something a little bit more chunky. This one's very dainty, which I love a dainty necklace, don't get me wrong, but I think I want to make one that's more like a focal piece. So that being said, I'm looking through my board and I really like this necklace where it's very subtle, but then it has this pop of the pearls, and I have these similar pearls here, so I think those are gonna work really well. But instead of like the gold beads here, I think I wanna use these beads. I think these ones are really cool. I know green is super in, so I definitely wanna layer these pearl beads that I have and the green beads here. So I'm excited for this one. I think this is gonna look really cute. I'm gonna make it a little bit longer than this one. I do like shorter necklaces, kind of like Chocker, so I'm gonna keep it quite short, but just a tad bit longer. For some reason, this necklace is giving me grandma vibes, and I kind of like it, to be honest. I think this necklace is pretty rad. It's definitely more grandma type, but I feel like it's kind of hip still because this color definitely is very in this green color. You know, we got some pearls in there, got some big beads. I don't know. I'm kind of liking it, but I'm also kind of not liking it. So I think I gotta finish it off before I can really give you my honest opinion of this one. So she is done. She is looking fine. I am so excited for this necklace. So let's try it on and see how it looks. That looks so cute. Oh, I love those paired together. That is so cute. Oh my goodness. I'm obsessed. I love this green color. I am so happy that I chose these beads just because green is so in, and I'm so happy with this. The green trend is just my favorite right now, so I'm excited for this necklace. I think it's cute. It's got little pearls. It's not too much grandma vibes for me. It's just the right amount of grandma vibes, so I'm excited. So let's get into the next necklace. I'm thinking for this next necklace that I want to use the rest of these pearl beads here. And I also want to use this little charm that I have here that I purchased. It's just like a little leaf. So I think this one's going to look really, really cute with these pearls here. So it's hard to see, but I think those will match really well. So I'm super stoked about this one. I don't really have a plan for this one. I'm looking at my Pinterest board right now, and I don't know where to go with this one. I'm a little stumped here, so I think I'm just gonna have to wing it. I do really, really love this bracelet here. It is absolutely beautiful, but unfortunately I don't have different sizes of the pearls, so I can't really do exactly what I see here, but I can do something similar. Maybe I can use some white beads or something else with it to make it very, you know, neutral, just one color, just one tone of color in this necklace. Or yeah, I'm making a necklace, so this necklace just one, you know, tone for it, because this one already has two colors that I made, and then this one's very vibrant. So I think for this one I'm gonna make it a bit more chill and a little bit not so bright, not like a green necklace. So I think I want to make this very chill. I'm not really getting the better word for that. Maybe basic, maybe more basic, but then I feel like that's a bad word. I want this necklace to be just not basic, but okay, I'm just gonna stop. Hopefully you get where I'm going with this. I cannot find the word that I'm trying to find, but I want something just simple, nice, clean, and pretty. There we go. That's what I'm going with this one. So I'm just gonna start throwing some beads on a string. Look at this. Look at that. That is so cute already. Wow. I am obsessed with this one. Oh my goodness. This is a perfect addition to the rest of my grandma jewelry. Honestly, it looks so cute. I love this necklace. So let's see how it looks. That's beautiful. That is gorgeous. Oh my goodness. I love it. I love it. It looks so good with, oh, this would look really good with just like a basic chain, just because it already has a pendant on there. So I think this will look really good with a basic chain or just like another basic beaded necklace. Not really sure which one, but I like it. I think it's cute. Look at it. Look at it. I think I want to do one more. So I have these purple beads here that I think are really, really pretty. I took them off the string, so it's kind of hard to show you, but this is what they look like there. It's really hard to tell, but they're just like these light purple kind of lilac beads, so I want to use those. And then I also want to use these purple beads with them, so I think I'm going to pair these two to make my last necklace. So let's get some inspiration from my Pinterest board once again and see what we have here. I think I have an idea. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of base it off these two necklaces here, and you can see that they kind of have like this crystallized kind of shape to them, and that is just similar to my beads here. And then I also have these little tiny beads. They're pretty much the same ones except little, and they're kind of like this gray blue color. They're really, really pretty. So I'm thinking about mix matching those with this light purple one, this lilac one, and then also putting in these pearl beads that I have left over, and then also putting in a little charm. I'm thinking a little heart charm, something like that. I think I have a few, so maybe I'll do two. Two's kind of like a weird number, so I think I'll just have to do one, yeah. But I think that's my plan. So I'm gonna just get the string ready to go and just start stringing the beads onto here. I really think this one's gonna be pretty, or at least I hope. I'm basing it off these two images again, so this is kind of my inspiration, just because I think those look really pretty. So hopefully it works out. She is finally done. She took a lot longer than I thought she was gonna take, so I'm kind of happy she's done. So let's try her on and see how she looks. I'm really excited. This one is really cute. I changed it up a little bit, the design, but I think I'm super happy with it. So let's see. Oh my gosh, she looks so cute. She is gorgeous. I like her a lot. She's just a little dainty necklace, nothing too crazy. I ended up doing just a little pattern on the side here and then leaving the front pretty minimalist. I am really happy with that, just because I really love dainty necklaces and something that's not too out there, just because I love layering necklaces. So this is a perfect necklace to layer, and it's a little bit of color but not too much. I don't know. I really like this. It's a really pretty lilac color, so I'm happy with that. It will match a lot of these necklaces that I made. Like, I even think these two will go really well together, so I am pumped. I am so pumped. I am so happy with how all these necklaces turned out, and I'm really happy that they're a lot different than my last video where I created a lot of more conservative jewelry, I would say, in that one. A lot of more plain colors, a lot of white and stuff, and this time I really experimented with a lot of, you know, color. I'm so excited. Anyways, that is it for today's video. I really hope that you enjoyed this Pinterest-inspired jewelry making session video, whatever you want to call it, but overall, it was really fun, and I'm so happy that I was able to make a part 2 to this video. It was really nice. I was able to make some pieces that were a lot different than my last video and a lot different than the pieces I already have in my collection. So overall, 10 out of 10. Damn, I really think highly of myself. I just gave that a 10 out of 10. But overall, 10 out of 10 for fun, I guess. Yeah, there we go. That is it. I want to say thank you so much for watching today's video. If you like this video, don't forget to like it down below, and also leave me a comment with which necklace you liked the best today. You can let me know down in the comments. I don't know which one my favorite was, but I would love to hear which is your favorite. But that is it. So I want to say thank you for the billionth time, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.